Let's hear from Sean Dyche now, shall we? He's been speaking today ahead of his first game in charge of Everton. They take on Arsenal this Saturday. It's live on talkSPORT's game day from 11 a.m. He said hard work and passion is the key to success.
They're marvellous things in football. They seem to solve everything. Everything feels a whole lot better when you're winning. But yet again, you have to earn that. No one gives you it. You might get lucky one now and again, but let's face it, you don't really want to build on luck. You want to build on hard work, good performances, pride, passion, the will and desire of a team to win, and then, of course, layer on technical, tactical understanding, all the rest of it. But it really, for me, it's the heartbeat of a team and the heartbeat of a club, and we've got to remind ourselves there's a strong heart for Evertonians. I know that. Been in many times. We've got to provide that strong heart as a team and a group of people, all noses pointing in the right direction.
I always think it's interesting the first time a manager has his first press conference for a club. I remember Jose's, of course, that was where the special one came from. I thought he handled himself really well, but I always knew he would. I'm a big fan of Sean Dyche. I think he's going to make great changes at Everton. I'm looking forward to... If I was an Everton fan, I'd be looking forward to... Even this game at the weekend, the next two games is you, live on talkSPORT, and then Liverpool. Well, I just think he's got a chance.
No, he hasn't got. Listen,
listen. You know more than I do.
Yeah, new manager bounce, but he's playing against a team that are full of confidence.
That's correct. But it is at Goodison, and that's not always an easy place to go to.
No, it's not been an easy place for Arsenal to go over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But no, I like some of the things he says. The new bounce from a manager, I get all that. But I always question when he comes in and says we're going to work hard, and I think there's been them photos and videos emerging of him looking at these players, making them run. I always think, well, what are they doing before? Because that I always think, as a football player, that is the benchmark, first and foremost. Performances, I think fans will forgive if someone has a bad game, bad performance, bad touch. Mm-hmm. But what the Everton fans won't accept if someone's not working hard. So that should be the basics, just to run around.
You were at Fulham when Felix Magath came in, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he, when he came in, was his, you're going to run now, was his that? What was his thing?
His was a lot of running, but his kind of philosophy was like, if we didn't play well on a Saturday, like we played a game on a Saturday, right, 90 minutes. You say you played 90 minutes as a club, then on the Sunday you'd always have the day off. Or if you've got a midweek game, you'd come in, have a cool down, then go home. But Felix Magath's mindset was completely different. He'd be like, well, listen, if you look, I'll give you one instance, sorry, I'm baffling a bit here. We played against somebody, can't remember who it was, got beat, didn't play well at all. We come in on the Sunday, we're going out, and the players who haven't played in that game or been on the bench, played a couple of minutes, will train properly. The guys who played 90 minutes or close to that would obviously go in the treatment room, get their cool down. Felix Magath comes out and he sees that the boys are playing with the football. He's like, why are you playing with the footballs? And we're like, oh, because we've got a training session, Gaffer. He's like, well, no, you didn't want to pass the ball and play with it yesterday, so you're not playing with it now. And he made us do fartlek runs, where basically he blows the whistle, you have to sprint, like stride, and then when he blows it again, you slow down, you jog. When he blows it again, you have to do it again.
But that presumably that doesn't get you on his side, right? You'll hate him after that.
Of course, but you've got senior players like Scott Parker, Breda Hangeland, Steve Sidwell, that need to recover properly, and we're doing fine. And I'm saying for an hour.
Well, okay, let me ask you, it's interesting then, when a new manager comes in and what they do and don't make you do. So one of the things that Sean Dyche has done, he's asked them to answer anonymously a Q&A, sending out to all the players, asking them how they think the club is being run, right? Is that a good thing for a manager to do?
I see. I can't understand if that's right, because the first thing he does when he gets there, I can't imagine him saying, how's the club's run? The question must have been differently, because that's almost taking shots at the owners, isn't it? How do you think the club's run? So the question's got to be tweaked somewhere. Maybe what do you feel is going wrong? I remember, again, being at Villa, Paul Lambert calling me at pre-season when he got the job, what do you think went wrong last season? So maybe there's that type of conversation, but I don't think he'd be sending out a question there thinking, what do you think of the club being run? Okay,
last question to you, then I really want to hear from Everton fans. If Everton fans, they're going to go to Goodison this weekend, they're going to see their team play Arsenal, tough game. They don't really, at the moment, they don't come tougher than that. There's one thing Everton fans, after the final whistle, if they're walking away from the ground, they go, at least we saw blank today. What's the blank?
Passion. So even if they get beat, which they probably could get beat by Arsenal, if they run around, make it difficult, put challenges in, and really fight, then I think the Everton fans would go, well, it comes down to quality, and Arsenal have got more quality, but at least if they show a bit of passion and a bit of fight, I think the fans would be happy.